I should probably level up because I probably shouldn't be holding it, especially with like a bunch of Jedi. So this session might be a little bit more chill as a result because I finally have access to like doing everything. Normally I would make it a separate thing, but assuming of course Nov has no objections, I'm probably gonna make this like level up in sitcom area, Timeville place. Oh, Doc. And yeah. Please move, traveler. Everybody in here? Good. Let's go into space. Sitcom mode. No sitcom mode. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go around and like talk to everybody, including our newest party members, this orb, and lady who hired to kill me. So actually, yeah. First, I'm gonna get the leveling up out of the way. I'm gonna try and be a little bit more chatty. Something I've noticed about myself, especially this last week or so, being as stressed as I've been, I think there have been like long gaps in commentary, like me being quiet-wise, and I do apologize for that, but yeah, it's just been a thing. So let's start with me. Skills. Let's get 1 point into stealth to satisfy a thing for Kreia. And then persuade. And then... Actually, let's put the other two in repair, why not? I could probably class it, actually. Yeah, I think I'll just, like, put a feat in the cross-classing for repair, I guess. Sneak attack and unarmed. Cool. Let's do that. Powers! Improved force camo. Force immunity will probably be handy in the coming time space. Yeah, I think I'll go force immunity. Okay, you only have the one level, that's fine. Attributes. You're gonna recommend Dex, and that's fine. I'm gonna recommend Constitution because she is absolutely squishy. Don't know why she's good with computers, but she just is. I think I'll go with that, probably. Yeah. Because the speed buff is actually, like, really good. Oh, okay, and then you get another one. Should start over gold again, start motivating yourself. I had seen that you were considering starting it last night or something, but, I'm guessing it didn't go well. Okay, you already have Flurry. Let's just do that. Just go with the speed. Get you skills. Far from the screen, misread Visa's Jedi Sentinels G Pretzel. My god. Okay, yeah. Can do that. Attributes. You are gonna recommend wisdom, because of course you are. You know, why not then? Seems fine to me. Powers. Considering removing the level cap rule you have, I feel like it's cheating because you're bad. Not really. As long as you don't go, like, super far above levels, then it probably just, like, as long as you're not, like, 10 levels higher than the gym, because you would have to have broken that rule for Kanto anyway. So... what do you consider over-leveling? I'd say just decide it per gym, honestly. Oh yeah, I want that. She can hit harder. That sounds fun. Oh. I take a second one. Okay, fine by me. Okay, cool. Let's just go around the room here. Yeah. Because, like, there isn't a whole lot you can do to counter Faulkner when you have a level cap at 9. Yeah, exactly. So, like, going a little bit above that just to prevent, you know, wiping on the first gym over and over again and burning out. IMO. Attributes. Kinda want one more in Dex. Yeah, fine. Cool, that was relatively painless. I want to say that maybe it's just bias from getting frustrated, but Gen 2 is constant to at least urgent from a Nuzlocke perspective. Yeah, that's the thing. From a Nuzlocke perspective, you're not exactly wrong. But casually, I still really like it. Not being argumentative, I'm just saying I just really like it. attributes. One of the reasons you started this though, to like see how you rank each gen. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So yeah, pretty much free reign on the talking about stuff at the moment. How's it going? Better and Acton. Nostalgia Brian for early gen, too harsh on later gens, maybe. I didn't really do anything for Halloween personally. Let's put it in the dex. Because if you have 4 skill points, you're okay. Probably give you heavy armor without too much issue. I should take that. Nothing is odd. You're gonna recommend Dex of all things. No, thank you. Let's go Constitution, I guess. Well, that was that easy. Sorry, just more RPG Maker stuff. Noise. Hope that's going well. Cool, that was painless. Yeah, I didn't really do anything for Halloween personally.
Acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement. Oops, oh, right, okay, I see. Wow, I haven't leveled you up in a hot minute. Okay, anything odd? I'll take that, actually. Constitution is fine. recommend sniper shot. You know what? Fine. I think we'll just go with that. Anything on? Yes, intelligence. Don't know why I was going intelligence on you, but actually, wait, Dex was also close to a +1, so let's do that instead. That's fine, actually. 2-weapon fighting is actually okay here. And the last 2 party members.
Good to go.
Status active.
Droid upgrade thing. Okay. Oh, you're right. This is gonna be the long one. Actually, yeah, that's not a terrible idea. Attributes. Anything on Dex. Okay. That's fine. Let's just keep those balanced as best we can. Right, I need toughness. Everyone needs toughness. Droid trick. Droid chick. It's like a little baby droid bird that hatched out of a droid egg. Attributes. What are you gonna recommend? Dex. Just straight Dex? That's, you know, that's fine. This is the long one, and by long one I mean there's just a lot of levels here. Scramble droid. I'm grateful for some of these fast levels, honestly. What are you gonna recommend? Improved caution. No, you're not using that, so. Yeah, just gonna keep pumping it in the Dex. Fine by me. Goto will just be the auto level. I could probably go auto level full down, but then I'm gonna get like a bunch of caution and other things I don't necessarily want. Ah, okay, finally done. Cool. Targeting. Okay, good. Toughness is all squared away. Cool. Everybody's leveled up. And with that, I'm gonna save. Okay, now that I've wasted like a good chunk of the everything, let's continue to waste chunks of the everything.
Yes, General? Sorry, General. Something.
I didn't realize you were at a conversation. Hello!
Statement. Observation. Notice that I did not ask if you need anyone killed. You may be curious as to why. Answer. That is because you told me to stop asking if you needed anyone killed. So I have. From now on, I will simply say, I am ready to serve. Yes, ready to serve. In whatever way a common protocol or utility droid might serve. Seems that that is my lot in life, not to kill.
If I let you ask if I need anyone killed, but don't order you to do so, will that be enough?
Answer. It is a start, Master, and as such is acceptable. If you happen to change your mind, however, I feel I must tell you, I will gladly kill anyone you ask. Please, I beg you, just a quick death, a little one, to tide me over until the next firefight we're in. Combat is nice, but the stalking of prey is far more enjoyable.
I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, I had some questions.
Statement. Ah, more questions. Wonderful.
HK, do you know what love is?
Answer. Many organic meatbags find that question difficult to answer, Master, but I believe I can provide you with a satisfactory definition. Definition. Love is making a shot to the knees of a target 120 kilometers away using an Aerotech sniper rifle with a tri-light scope.
I'm not sure I can agree with that. Or if anyone could.
Statement. This definition, I am told, is subject to interpretation. Obviously, love is a matter of odds. Not many meatbags could make such a shot, and strangely enough, not many meatbags would derive love from it. Yet for me, love is knowing your target, putting them in your targeting reticle, and together achieving a singular purpose against statistically long odds.
Okay, bye. Ooh. When I was captured by Goto, how were you able to find Goto's yacht? Stuck into Voga's droid warehouse, steal the codes? Hey Felly, how's it going? If I got a mod handy, get a follow command for Felly, please and thank you. I don't know what the celebrate button is, to be perfectly honest. I want to say it's like a Twitch side donate button. I have no idea. I don't have any alerts for it though, so if you had pressed it, then I have missed it and I apologize. I don't think I did though. But yes, thank you Silas. Also, hi Silas, how's it going? So who's transmitting the codes to Goto's yacht? You had paid to make fireworks, so the revenue split pretty bad. I have no idea. I have not touched it, and nor do I think I'm going to. Like, I don't know. Droids. Interesting. Omoshiroyo. I forget. I had some other questions. Insomnia's been made available for everyone. Yeah. Can you upgrade an item for me? Oh, through the upgrade. Okay. I see. Thanks. Don't know why. Yeah, I have no idea what it is. That's just my guess. Is like a donate button, but Twitch side, and Twitch gets a cut, obviously, because I mean, yeah. The name convention for your new gold run. I got nothing. I'm really bad at coming up with naming conventions, personally. Yeah, no, it's not something I've messed with, and I don't think I'm going to. Like, I have a donate button through PayPal, and, that's just been working out, so, like, I'm not gonna fix what ain't broke, you know? Can I try and not break you again? Okay. Nothing new at T3, in other words. Mandalore.
I have questions for you.
Oh, go ahead.
You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian Wars. Why?
They were the only Jedi who realized that the Republic would fall without the support of the Jedi.
Huh. We'd never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common knowledge to you are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun. And by that time, he was completely a Sith. We thought we would triumph easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. Those are weaknesses we easily exploited in the past. What did you think of us?
At the time, the Mandalorians were a menace that had to be stopped.
Is that so? Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clans. We would have brought a new age of strength and expansion to the Republic, with a wealth of the core worlds providing arms and warships to fuel our growth. Instead, the Republic won. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this. Is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory?
You just assign a random country to them. I was gonna say, like, if I had to, like, come up with a guess on the spot, like, lightsaber to my head, probably something along the lines of, like, precious metals or gems or something. I don't really... I'm lying. I don't deal in what-ifs.
Just think about it. Now, is there something else you needed?
Gives you drugs.
Already gave you my last one. Now, is there something...
Cool. Kreia and Atton are gonna be last. I'm gonna talk to the sauce next. Don't know why my neighbor's being so goddamn loud right now. Gems is a fun.
My life for yours.
I want to teach you some of the forms I've learned.
I am prepared both in mind and body for your teachings. I understand now. Such a form will increase my skills and my use to you.
I only taught you to make you stronger, not to serve me.
I do not understand, but the choice is mine whether you permit it or not.
I got some questions.
I will.
I didn't have questions about it.
I understand.
Oh, cool. She learned breath control. Fantastic. That's a good one to spread around. That's a damn good one to just kind of spread around. Okay, so I think I'll bother the obnoxious robot. Oh wait, I haven't talked to the handmaiden in like a while.
Yes?
What you doing?
I am training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long.
Could always play Pazak with that, and...
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again?
No. You may... It is not possible to dock at the Academy without the proper codes.
Do you have them?
Yes, but I could not give them to you.
I feel like I've done this before.
You may...
Okay. Okay, nothing new. Where's Goto, actually? I need to... I want Goto to be my next conversation piece. Let's recite the Chikorita. Don't ask why you chose trash. Why did you choose Chikorita? Chikorita is like one of the hardest times out of anybody. Like, I know you said not to ask, however, I feel like I must. Oh, there's Goto, right in front of me.
Yes. Is there something you have come to offer me?
Considering I saved you, you could be more grateful.
The fact we are even having a conversation is gratitude. Usually, my conversations do not have the give and take that our current interaction does. And, of course, there is much more screaming on the part of the listener when the torture field is activated.
I had some questions for you.
I am willing to indulge some of your questions.
For alligator's name, so it's just like that permanently, yep. So, you wanted me to save the Republic. How exactly is that possible?
There are several factors, all of which affect each other. There is the stabilization of Dantooine, the preservation of the restoration efforts on Telos, the political resolution on Onderon, and the unification of a religious power base in the galaxy, either Jedi or Sith.
Is there anything you can do to help those systems and their people, either with information or resources?
The destruction of my yacht and of all my activities on Nar Shaddaa carry a cost that would take you several lifetimes to pay back. But perhaps the offer of credits will spur you to act quicker, more decisively. I am not unsympathetic to such greed. For every system you stabilize, I will reward you for your efforts.
A Jedi's life is sacrifice, not gain.
Compassion and mercy only erode respect and power. There is the state.
Tell me about Dantooine.
You have stabilized Dantooine. The Republic has gained a power base in the Outer Rim.
Situation on Onderon. Actually, no. What about the restoration efforts on Telos?
Telos is instrumental to the stability of the Republic. Its success or failure will dictate the economic forecasts of many other worlds. Of course, since the destruction of the Peragus facility, the odds of the Telos restoration project being successfully completed is close to zero.
Yeah, wasn't my fault.
Of course it was. If you had not gone there, the facility would not have been destroyed. If you had simply surrendered to the Sith, then all of that violence would have been unnecessary.
That wasn't exactly an option either.
I hope you do not decide that the next thing that must be destroyed to stop the Sith is the galaxy itself. Perhaps one must ask themselves at what point defending your religious ideals is advantageous to the Republic as a whole. As long as your defense does not exterminate more than 50% of those you intend to help, is that acceptable?
I'm getting pretty sick and tired of being blamed for Peragus.
Then stop causing events of planetary destruction. You are a walking catastrophe, and you are not making saving the Republic any easier.
And yeah, you're a battery gonna go into a Game Boy in the next 5 seconds if you don't shut the heck up. What's the situation on Onderon?
Onderon is an outer rim world, rich in ecological resources. Its aggressive ecology is experiencing a political schism split between two forces. One must triumph for the planet to be stabilized. You
Where exactly is your base of operations, pal?
Now, that would be telling. For now, my presence must remain a secret, and it may remain that way forever.
What capabilities does your droid possess?
It has been assigned to guard and protect you. As such, it is well suited for a variety of tasks. It is skilled in intimidation, interrogation, and can provide a series of select skills that will make it an effective killing machine. For the most part, it will follow your orders, unless they conflict with mine.
And if they do?
Then its proton core will detonate, turning this ship into space dust. There is no negotiation in this. I will not allow you to interfere with my operations and plans. You may speak.
Do you know anything about the HK droids that keep popping up and also run out of lines?
The assassin droids. I have encountered some, purchased the service of others.
Why are they hunting me?
Why, I asked them to. To be honest, I believe that was always their intention, but it seems their directive was dormant for some time.
Do you know where they're coming from?
If you mean produced, no, I do not. I do know that there are a surprising number scattered throughout the Republic fleet searching for you. What they will do now that you are found is easy to predict.
You mean they're gonna keep coming after me?
Of course they are. They're droids with very specific protocols that, unless changed, will dictate their movements. Unless you shut them down at the source, they will be stalking you until you are captured or terminated. Why don't you ask their predecessor? That archaic, memory-impaired assassination droid will know more about his subsequent generations than I would.
Okay, what are they doing in the Republic fleet? I'm just gonna ignore what you said entirely.
They are masquerading as protocol droids. I have discovered that when they are used in negotiations, they have a predictable pattern of sabotaging whatever peace treaties they are involved with.
And the Republic doesn't know because...
Because the Republic has no reason to investigate otherwise, and any discovery of their true purpose has been concealed by well-timed accidents.
And you haven't acted on this information because...
Because their behavior is predictable, of course. By monitoring their presence, I know which worlds will suffer civil wars, planetary conflicts, and Republic bombardment.
Okay.
I am willing...
On the yacht, you mentioned Revan, but Revan sought to destroy the Republic.
A common misconception not supported by facts. Revan did not intend to destroy the Republic. She deliberately left the infrastructure of many planets intact, and many military production facilities.
But why? Revan already had limitless forces.
I believe that by whatever means she used to build her armada, she recognized that it was somehow a limited source, or that she was only willing to use it to a point. My prediction is that whatever production facility was being employed, it carried a price that Revan perceived as detrimental to the goals of the Sith. And that is why Revan left many military production facilities in the Republic intact.
Why, though? Revan wouldn't need to conquer anything else once the Republic was beaten.
That is what occupies my calculations as well. I believe that Revan saw a war on another front that we did not, or saw the value in keeping a strong military force.
Do you know where Revan got her forces?
That is also a mystery to me. I do not have any evidence upon which to build an answer. It is significant that after the defeat of Malak, the forces decreased considerably, and after Revan's departure from known space, production ceased completely. It is my prediction that whatever was producing such forces needed a strong, effective leader to ensure its stability. Without Revan or Malak, there was no such figure left among the Sith.
What about Malak?
Unlike Revan, Malak demonstrated no concern for the future of the Republic in his attacks. His stratagems were painfully obvious, intending to crush all resistance everywhere. There was little thought beyond the complete destruction of anything that opposed him. He left quite a mess. I'm still
You know what? Nah, I'm good. Influence lost, Lamau.
Oh, hey. Can I ask you something?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Your face. Well, you have this glow. I mean, not a real glow, but it's like you're calm. At peace, but it's more than that. You haven't been chewing on spice, have you?
You would know. When one is touched with the Force, others can feel it.
Oh, well, it shows. It's like you're hooked up to a power coupling. It's weird. I mean, not bad weird, it's just weird. For a minute there, I thought you and Visas, but it's just the Force.
Me and Visas, what? Exactly. Are you trying to imply?
You know, hooked up a power coupling. You know?
I do not deal in electronics. Beep boop, I am a robot. Also, no.
Got it. Just checking.
Can I get some grenades from you?
Grenades? I didn't think Jedi used grenades.
Look, can you make the grenades or not? Actually, wait. When you're fighting for your life, you just kind of...
Well, I don't like to use them unless they're C5 concussion spheres or the Merson cryoban pellets. Sonic screamers aren't too bad either, just don't use them on a Bith.
Why not?
It makes their head explode like a melon. And don't do it to a Celestine either. Makes their ears bleed and they gibber twice as fast.
Keep that in mind. Got any?
Alright. Keep your robes on. Here you go.
Okay, anyway. I was hoping we could talk.
Talk? About what?
Just want to get to know you a little better, that's all. I mean, last time we met, you knocked me out, and then almost died in the bar, and then I saved your life, and then we were fighting for a while. And so, yeah, hi.
Why, you trying to be my father? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere.
Okay, anyway, there's some questions. I know where this road's going.
Go ahead and ask.
Why don't you kill your targets?
I've killed people before, but not if I don't have to.
The directness of those dialogue options is why I got off that train in a hurry. Because all life is connected, and Malachor proved it. You know what the loss of family means, even to your targets.
Oh, do I? Is that it? How you could ever possibly hope to understand is beyond me. Jedi don't have family. I know what happened at Malachor 5, and I know the Jedi didn't care about life there.
Basically, she asked if Visas and I hooked up, and I was playing dumb until it got boring. And a lot of the dialogue options in asking to get to know her were equally leading down a path like that. And I didn't like the subplot of shipping back in KOTOR 1 with Bastila, so I'm just avoiding it where I can. I have never stopped trying to protect others, even at Malachor.
Get away from me. The next time you come and ask me a question, I swear I'll shoot you in the head and dump you out the airlock. What do you want now?
I guess to apologize.
Whatever, don't worry about it. It's just a sore subject with me.
Still, I'm sorry you lost your family in Malachor.
Yeah, well, they're dead. That's how that story ends. But not everybody's story has to end with losing their family or their loved ones. And not all the bounty hunting I do is for criminals or killers.
Meaning?
There's a lot of lost people out there. Scattered ever since the Mandalorian Wars. And sometimes, it's like you can almost hear them. Like an echo, calling out for each other. And maybe, just maybe by finding them, I can start putting the galaxy back together.
I think you're Force sensitive, lady. All things are connected through the Force. From such acts of kindness, great things may come.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. But you're not getting anything else out of me.
Fair enough. I had some questions, though.
Shoot.
You seem restless.
It's all this traveling, being trapped in the ship. Everything's just too quiet.
Too quiet.
I'd rather be doing something, somewhere with people, activity, some life.
What, like Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been off planet. Guess I got used to it.
In what regard?
Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity, aliens, people, refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of a hyperdrive.
The tortured groaning of a trash compactor. No. More like a screaming broken hyperdrive that carries a fiber plate and hits it up for credits. You know, I can relate though. Like, the city I live in kind of really sucks, but like, I don't know. I kind of like the backwater garbage dump in which I live. I don't know. Would I move out of here and explore new horizons? Probably, but I don't know. It's not something my heart's crying out for either. It's a pretty interesting way of putting it. It's true.
Yeah? Didn't think I'd hear a Jedi ever refer to Nar Shaddaa like that.
Life has a certain energy about it, especially on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, right. Save the philosophy for some Padawan.
You know, Kreia showed me how to listen to Nar Shaddaa once, how all life there is connected, bound to each other.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far. I'll believe it when I see it.
Maybe one day I'll be able to show you.
No thanks.
Damn.
You can keep your Jedi training to yourself. I already know Nar Shaddaa better than you ever will.
Okay, questions time.
Alright.
Were you raised on Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah, more or less. I wasn't born there, I just ended up there.
Oh, cool, I gained influence, though. Wonder if that's
something
enough.
Go ahead. It's all the... It's got a... No thanks.
Dang. Tell me a little about Hanhar.
Hanhar's only a bounty hunter because that's the closest word for what he does. He's not out for credits. It's more vicious than that, and it runs a lot deeper. It's like he's out to make the whole galaxy suffer. Every living thing in it. He wants to break them, ruin them. And when they can't suffer anymore, he wants them dead.
What happened between you two?
I didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever.
What do you mean?
Do you really want to hear this?
Yeah, I'm curious enough.
Well, Hanhar and me go way back, in the worst possible way. He's from some forest planet on the Outer Rim where Zerka had set up one of their slaving operations.
Do you know the name of his homeworld?
I don't remember the name. It's something with too many K's and Y's. It sounds like you're gargling Ronto spit when you say it.
Kashyyyk. Do you know what species he is?
No idea. He's just... Hanhar. I hope there aren't any more like him. I get the impression he's not a good representative of his people, though. He's the equivalent of a mad calf hound among Rontos. Some of Voga the Hutt's men said Hanhar killed his own tribe, but those two crud thugs lie every time they open their mouths, so who knows?
Was he a slave then?
Well, not for long. Once off planet, Hanhar escaped from the Zerka slavers, then killed them all.
Okay, but why was he wearing those cuffs?
I don't know. I always thought he just liked using them as weapons.
Sounds like Zerka deserved it.
Well, before you get too teary-eyed, Hanhar figured Zerka had the right idea. I don't think he understood the concept of slavery before, at least on the scale that Zerka practiced it. But now he did. You ever hear of Dursan 3, or the ID cluster colonies?
Weren't they destroyed?
Right. That's because Hanhar happened. He makes what happened to his homeworld look like an exercise in community building. He's not a bounty hunter. He's a slaver. A predator. It's like he's out to enslave or kill every human in the galaxy, like he's trying to settle some huge score or debt. I don't get it, but he's dangerous.
Who'd he work with?
Anyone who paid credits. And sometimes, he just hunted humans for sport. The ones who survived, he sold to the exchange, to the Hutts, to anyone who'd buy bodies. Living or dead. He and Voga used to do big credit transactions. That hut really liked the look of unwrinkled humans for some reason. Didn't make him too popular with the other huts, let me tell you.
Okay, so where do you come into this equation?
I was prey. And not only did I escape, but I saved his life while doing it. He's been hunting me ever since.
That seems strange.
I don't pretend to understand it, but among his people, they have these codes of honor. But somewhere along the line, Hanhar's got twisted. His people form these things called life debts. If you save the life of one of them, they pledge themselves to you.
That doesn't sound too bad on paper.
Well, with Hanhar, he can't escape that life debt. It's bred into him. But he hates every other living thing in the galaxy, so pledging himself to someone else, especially a human, was unbearable. So when I saved his life, it was the worst thing I could do. It was like slavery all over again. But it was in his head. It was like it pushed him over the edge.
What do you mean?
A life debt to Hanhar is a death sentence. He'll hunt you until you're dead. When I saved his life, it meant he had to kill me. And so he kept chasing me in hopes I would die. I think the fact I showed him mercy after hating humans for so long, that was something he couldn't stand.
So what if someone else saved his life? Would he try and kill them?
Probably. But if he had multiple life debts, especially to humans, Hanhar would probably go mad. He was angry before, sure, but he'd be 10 times worse if that happened.
Worse.
Hanhar's tough. Really tough. And when he loses it, it's like nothing can stop him. Seen him shrug off blaster bolts, Bothan stunners, and even survive a freighter crash on Dursan 3. He keeps coming. Yeah, tell me about it. Like I said, I get the impression a life debt's supposed to be a gift. But to Hanhar, it's more like a curse to both people involved.
Any regrets that he's gone?
Oh, I'm glad he's gone. It's like a weight off my shoulders. I don't have to keep watching my back every minute, wondering when he's gonna show up. And he always did. It's like he always knew where I was.
Any chance he's still alive somehow?
Trust me, if he was still alive, he'd be chasing us even now, waiting to ambush us when we least expect it. And he always shows up at the worst possible time. He was one of the best bounty hunters on Nar Shaddaa. Hanhar never gives up on his prey. Or his life debts. He's a hunter. He's a natural predator.
So how did you save his life?
Well, as happens on Nar Shaddaa, I made someone mad. Mad enough for them to send Hanhar after me. Turns out they were even able to get him cheap. He'd heard about me and wanted to hunt me down, for sport. He didn't think I'd be much of a challenge.
And you proved him wrong.
Well, he tried to box me down in vents beneath the Nar Shaddaa docks, and he'd set one too many proximity mines to cover the escape routes.
Why use mines?
I think he'd hoped to drive me into the mines and then let them do the work. Or that I'd be too scared to try and walk through them. Thing is, I knew Hanhar's supplier, and the trigger signatures for the mines. It was pretty easy to broadcast a signal to blind their sensor receptors for a minute or two. I figured that would buy me enough time to move through them and get away.
Sending in a jamming signal for proximity mines isn't exactly a simple trick.
No, it isn't. I spent most of my childhood hauling mines and munitions. Got to know my way around them. If I hadn't, I wouldn't be here right now.
So then what happened with Hanhar and mines?
Like I said, I disarmed the trigger fuses for enough of the mines to get by, temporarily. And Hanhar was pretty fast on my trail. I just made it to safety when he hit the first one. The blast leveled the entire ventilation section, and Hanhar was caught right in the middle, and he survived. Barely.
Barely.
He was crawling around, blinded from the flash and the plasma burns. And it happened so fast. All the blood had been scabbed and crusted from the flash. I had the drop on him, and even blind, he knew it. He could still hear me. My ears were ringing from the blast, but I could hear him. I think he was begging me to let him live. His voice, it wasn't a roar, more like an echo of it. I suppose I should have killed him, but I couldn't do it. He was in pain, and he was helpless. So I dragged him out of there enough to get him to safety, and he kept hunting me ever since. He said he'd pursue me to the edge of the galaxy. No matter where I ran, he would find me and break me, that I would always be prey.
Sometimes it is stronger to spare a life than take it.
Maybe. I've thought about that moment. A lot. Wondered if I would do things differently if I had another chance. Alright.
Where'd you get that rocket launcher?
Made it. It's custom for me, which is a good thing, because I wouldn't want anyone using it against me. I can show you how to make rockets, though, if you'd like. All it requires is a good skill with demolitions.
Cool!
Anything else you wanted to know?
Nope. Okay, that was influence gain. I'm gonna go ahead and save because I haven't in a minute. And I don't want to redo all those conversations.
Yeah, something wrong. Go ahead. So it's got. Maybe one day, I'll let you.
Come with me, and let me show you what Kreia showed me.
Alright, but I doubt you're gonna show me anything I don't already know. And when you show me, don't act like a tourist. It attracts predators.
Okay, so I guess I gotta take her to Nar Shaddaa, which I will do after the rest of the dialogue trees. I figured I didn't have to work on gaining influence very long.
I heard you making friends with the bounty hunter. I don't blame you. She's a scrapper. You don't survive on Nar Shaddaa for very long if you aren't.
Did you know Mira, Atten?
I've known people like her. Maybe without the rocket launchers, but sort of the same. Maybe without the plunging neckline and the boots. I wouldn't let anything she says bother you. It's a wonder you cracked her attitude at all. She's cold as the ship's hull.
Maybe to some. I had other questions for you.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Are you still mad at me, or can we talk about your past again?
Yeah, well, maybe it's better that.
Cool. I figured I've screwed up enough on Atten's dialogue trees at this point that I'm probably not getting anything more out of him. What do you mean, Pazak? Pazak games and spaceships?
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Can you teach me more about the Forest first?
Very well.
Can you teach me any lightsaber forms?
The Jedi practice many forms. You may have already felt the Shicho. Others may.
Are you familiar with Ataru?
Ah, one of the techniques you've learned from the Masters. This technique is good against a lone opponent, and you will find your critical strikes are more effective, but you will be vulnerable to almost everyone else you are fighting. Others may come with time. Very well. It allows you to recover your strength with the Force more quickly, and it lends strength to your Force powers. It has no other drawbacks. Such a form is a gift, preferred of the Jedi consulars, and effective in combats where you must fight only through the Force. Ask.
Did you know Atris at all?
Atris herself is not as familiar to me as perhaps she should be, yet I feel I know her, yes.
Meaning?
Because Atris's path is one I walked long ago, and it is a chapter of my life that has been read and closed. She has taken the first steps, I think. We shall see. Surely you felt the righteous anger, the spoken judgments, the lack of forgiveness.
You walked her path.
I was a historian once, gathering the relics of the Jedi, learning the ancient mysteries. Always there were more questions. One quickly learns that the Jedi Code does not give all the answers. If you are to truly understand, then you will need the contrast, not adherence to a single idea. That is why Atris and the others blamed me, sentenced me. They believed me responsible for Revan's fall.
Were you to blame?
You have already asked much.
Okay, no influence gained. I have lost way too much influence with Kreia that I don't think I'm getting her backstory with Revan. Okay, let's go back to Nar Shaddaa real quick. Hanhar was the Wookiee, yeah. The one who was really mad about that life debt to Mira. Okay, I'm gonna bring Kreia and Mira. Mira is like 1000% force sensitive though, the way she talks. It's so obvious. Want Mira first, then Kreia.
Yeah, something wrong? Feels better to be back here, not cooped up on that ship. Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the scuttle. Yeah, well...
I can try and show you while you're here, if you want.
Alright, prove it. You can show me now if you want.
Alright, I'll take you to the same place Kreia showed me. Let's go.
Alright, but... And when you show me, don't...
It was like right in the center of town, wasn't it? I don't remember exactly. It was like right around here, I think.
Yeah, something... Alright. Let's go. Alright. Alright, and when you...
Where was it? Does anyone remember where it was? Because I swear that cutscene happened here. Could it have been... I don't remember where it was. Was it on the docks?
Yes. Very.
Yeah, something wrong. Let's go. Alright. Alright, and we...
Yeah, I don't remember where it was. Legitimately, does anyone remember where that was? That Kreia showed me to listen to life on Nar Shaddaa. Because I thought it was in just the square, but I guess not, unless I was on the wrong side of it. See, that's what I thought too. Like, yeah, I vaguely remember it was like right around there, but like I don't remember exactly where. No idea, fair enough. Like, I vaguely remember, but it was weeks ago.
What's wrong? Why are you stopping?
I wanted you to stand here and listen.
I've been out here hundreds of times. There's nothing special about it.
No, there is. You can feel the force here.
No, I don't believe in the Force. It's Jedi tricks, sleight of hand.
No, it's what you do, and I can prove it. Close your eyes. I want you to hear Nar Shaddaa. Feel the currents here on Nar Shaddaa, the ebb of life. A simple kindness can be given to another.
Feel the currents here on Nar Shaddaa, the ebb of life. A simple kindness can be given to another.
This is the Force. And all our choices, from the greatest to the smallest, affect each other, and the echoes travel.
This is the Force, and all our choices, from the greatest to the smallest, affect each other, and the echoes travel.
Feel these people, this planet all around you.
I can feel this planet. I can't shut it out. It's louder now, it hurts. All these people.
You can learn to shut it out. I can train you, Mira, to become something greater. And to protect others.
That's what I want. I'm sure of it more than anything.
I want to become like you. I want to be strong. I don't want to be afraid or alone anymore. I don't want to keep running and looking and never feel like I'm finding what I'm looking for. I am tired of being hunted. When the galaxy takes something from me, I want the power to let go. And I want the power to heal the echo when it's gone.
One can live their whole life with such echoes, Mira. But I can teach you to accept them.
That sounds alright, from where I'm standing.
Mira's taking her first steps on the path of a Jedi Sentinel. She's grown abilities, travels, and learns from. Hell yeah!
Let's move out.
She leveled up from that, lol. Don't know why she got stealth, but sure, let's put like a few points into that, I guess. Repair. Computer use. Don't know. Okay, yeah, she just gained a bunch of. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, you have powers. Okay, heck. Heal because you're very, very light side. Speed. Means you can use a lightsaber if you want. Do I have a spare lightsaber? I don't think I do. I have a spare double-bladed lightsaber. Oh, I have a spare short lightsaber. You could dual wield, actually, if I get another lightsaber.
Yes.
Cool. So, she's a Jedi in training now. Neat! Also, congrats on Faulkner. I know I said that in my head like a bunch of times. Like 2 or 3 times I actually meant to say that out loud, and I guess I didn't. Anyway, yeah, congrats. Who's your team right now? I'm guessing you have Geodude, but... Alright, cool, so... Another Jedi user in case the plot decides to go all Bastila on me. I have expected a cutscene. Chikorita Cyndaquil. Geodude, Spinner, X, Zubat, Bellsprout. How'd you get a second starter? Oh, Hoot Hoot. Oh, okay. I was gonna... That would be impressive. I would actually be impressed if you had 2 starters. Chikorita, Hoot Hoot, Geodude, Spinarak, Zubat, and Bellsprout. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually a mood, though. I've been in that mood like 100 times.
Yes. Ah.
Missed the Route 31 Bellsprout, so you couldn't get a Murray Bro. Aww. That's a shame. God, that sounds like something a kid would do.
I wanted to say thanks for what you showed me on Nar Shaddaa. It's gonna take some time to let it sink in, but thanks. I feel alive.
You have taken your first step into a larger world.
It's strange, but it feels right somehow, like a piece inside me just clicked into place.
Got any grenades?
Not right now, you've got enough.
Killing the mood. That's me, Rannis main mood killer. Latin Brandstar, mood killer of space.
Yes, Jim.
Okay. Alright, so... Actually, I should, like, ask before doing this. You changed my life. I'll never... get some grenades, yep. Okay. So I'm gonna save. I know it's like a good like 15 minutes before I would normally end a session of KOTOR 2, but seems like a good cap off because next time I'm probably gonna be going. Probably I'm gonna try and go back to Onderon, see if I can like get that all squared away. So